take ownership.
And they know it. They felt it from their coaches. They know how much this rivalry matters. Such a cool look in the stadium. Half blue and orange, half red and black. This game is always so cool and so unique, located here in Jacksonville.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. Man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment, like Run, Renzi, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. Throws to the tight end. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
So Georgia's offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Georgia going up tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last 7 seasons.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged. right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time we see requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback's got the first. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Owen. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a fourth-down situation. Held him so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded up, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 from the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D10.
Running on the Jets. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to break down anyway, but the speed is what...
Nowhere to go throwing down. He goes at the 39. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this game.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and make some.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
What will they dial up on 2nd? That's caught. It's Owen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Hey, big Billy's got room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Makes the grab.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And we saw this QB in the last drive. He had some success, right? The defense does a much better job getting to him, irritating him, frustrating him, and then most importantly, being able to catch him. And usually that's by committee, right? Not one guy going to get him on the ground. Nice job by the defense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Buying some time. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Quick strike through the air for a score.
Well, I don't know if there was a lot of question with respect to who that ball was going to be thrown to. This quarterback knows who his best playmaker is. And on the final play of the 1st half, he was looking him up. It wasn't going to be easy, but they were able to execute, get on the same page, score the touchdown, and they've got the lead.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Through the defender. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On the option. He'll pitch it. Makes a man miss. Picks up the 1st down. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Makes the right read, gets it to the pitch man.
Touchdown, Dogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the time with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that one.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Fires to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating.
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. He leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-line.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Fouls through the defense. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive.
Touchdown, Gator! They take the lead with the 6.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They are up by just 1 over Louisiana. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And how about that play by the free safety? You sort of got the feeling somebody's band was going to be playing after that one. Big gamble by the defense.
Yeah, hey, great job timing it up, catching off the line, bringing the points. It is. Now, you say that because I get it. It's high risk, high reward. That time, high reward, getting the sack.
Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hope. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Georgia going up tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down, give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turn. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up. Who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it from the gun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Trying to have success on 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fit it in the window for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Finding open areas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Pocket breaking down. He just throws it it's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Bounced off his feet. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry up. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Got a man in the middle. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Gators line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a touchdown, Florida. And they've moved out front here on the 4th. Another touchdown for this guy. And he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another run. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Just the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now it's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. On the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's an open space downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, and they'll have it first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Here's a hit. Touchdown, Georgia. Quick strike in the air for the score.
Great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. Got all the room. Can they catch him? Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. How about this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, we try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted. Like, it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed.
Touchdown, Gator! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job with the execution in the moment when you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Good route when they come back, and he makes the catch. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Quick completion on the out route. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. The Dogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Throws to the tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his hand in there and knocked it away in the end zone and saved the game as this one is over. Glasses will be raised across the Sunshine State. A toast to the Florida Gators who take down Georgia. distance is a cauldron. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Auburn's offense comes onto the field first today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give to the tailback. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to throw on third. Fires toward the target. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Getting your first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So Florida's offense will take the field for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Gators with the 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Scrambling away. The throw. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Knocked off his feet. Auburn lines up quickly. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt.
Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Flying out to the left. Touchdown. And once he found open space, a man by... Start playing. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the sack.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Guys, let's chat about Florida. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous.
Touchdown, Gator! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players in play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They find themselves. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
What a nice Nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Great line. Inside the 30.